You're at a wedding, a party, anything with a DJ, and on it comes. Now your first instinct is maybe to run for cover. Or you could be one of the cool kids who gets into formation for Australia's dance of dances, the Nutbush. Now the origin of the song itself is simple. It's basically a song about Tina Turner's hometown of Nutbush, Tennessee. There's not much to this one-horse town.
Wow.
Hell, it's not even a town, let alone a city. So I'm not entirely sure why she's singing about its limits.
This is the center of town.
But it clearly has some. Limits, that is. The dance, though, is a whole new kettle of annoying line-dancing fish. So let's go back to the early 1970s.
What I got here is a new brand of cigarettes, Winfield. Have a good look at them. These new Winfields are 40 cents.
A simpler time of mullets, blatant bigotry,
Too late, it's mine. Rent wog.
Unfortunately, we are racist.
safari suits and mullets. So many mullets. Here in Australia, we had an absolute surplus of high school teachers due to the Whitlam government's whole free education thing. Well, in 1978, to counteract the imbalance of secondary teachers to primary teachers, the Minister for Education, Eric Bedford, offered incentives and retraining initiatives for high school teachers in New South Wales to retrain as primary school educators. This retraining was then outsourced to an external company who were particularly interested in a line dance called the Madison, as seen in the 1960s Godard film Band Apart. The reason for this enthusiasm was simple. Line dancing didn't require any resemblance of talent as far as dancing. It simply called for basic motor skills and memory retention for the repetitive 4/4 time signature moves. Then they just needed a song with an andante tempo of 60 to 90 beats per minute, of which the icon Tina Turner song Nutbush City Limits seemed to satisfy. This also met the basic creative arts quota of the Year 6 curriculum. It's at this point that the history behind the Nutbush Dance gets, well, a little murky. Some theories have suggested that the introduction of photocopies into schools where the original moves to the Madison were printed off simply got lost in translation. I mean, after the 600th time photocopying, any document just looks like a large smudge of toner. But another theory has surfaced. The Madison was just too bloody hard to teach a bunch of Year 6s. Unfortunately, Eric Bedford passed away in 2006, and the consultants used to retrain the teachers have long since retired and or passed on also.
All I do is leave the room for a few minutes, and what do I find? Confusion, disorder.
So I guess the origin of the Nutbush Dance will forever remain a mystery. If you know otherwise, let us know in the comments below.